Welcome to Understanding MBA Specialization in a Lucid Manner with the help of interesting case studies. Today we are going to discuss MBA in operations. What do I mean by operations? Operation means operations, how general day-to-day operations of an organization run. But when we talk from a very MBA perspective, then operations find an interesting meaning in terms of, say, the plant management, from where you are manufacturing a lot of things, or in terms of the e-commerce where you are trying to reduce the cost of your travel and everything. So let's take a look at this interesting case study, and if you think that this is your calling, I'll tell you what are going to be the next steps. Ross, an MBA graduate, joins Blinkit, an e-commerce company promising delivery in 10 minutes. One day his boss tells him, customers are complaining that deliveries are taking 20 minutes instead of 10. Fix this ASAP. Now for Blinkit, 10 minutes is their marketing communication. Under 10 minutes in fact. So if you are not meeting that in most of the cases, then that's quite a problem. And competitors might take some advantage of that. So why don't you pause the video for a moment and think about what Ross will do. Be very specific and then resume the video. Let's take a look at it. What will Ross do? So many things Ross might have to do. The very first thing will be to find the exact problem or bottleneck. When I talk about bottleneck, important thing is that let's say the bottleneck is that the warehouses are not located at those places from where a person can quickly take the product and deliver that to the customer. The problem could also be that the fleet that you are using uses the kind of bikes or the kind of vehicles which are not very efficient. Or the point is that your people really do not know the place where they have to go. So even if there is a location thing that you have to reach there, but still, especially in India, there are so many places where exact location might still not give you the final answer. So what are the things you will have to do? Ross will have to think about the exact bottleneck. He will have to do a lot of analytics. A lot of mathematics would be required in that case. So let's say Ross eventually optimizes the warehouse locations. Ross improves the inventory management. It might also be possible that the things which are nearer are the things which are not required as such frequently. Let's say breads. Breads are farther, but breads are required quite frequently. So Ross might have to improve the inventory management or the placement of that inventory also within the warehouse. He might have to boost the rider efficiency. He might have to align the tech and ops team for real-time inventory data and whatnot. So what are the skills Ross would be needing? Process optimization, ERP systems, statistics, forecasting, and project management. Now, if this kind of thing excites you a lot, then maybe MBA in operations could be your calling. And you also know what type of skills will be required here. So why don't you go through these couple of books? Very interesting. The Six Sigma Way, Super Pumped, The Smartest Guys in the Room, and Operation Management for Dummies. These books are going to help you assess your possible interest in the field of MBA in operations. And if you find that interesting, then you would probably be interested in knowing the types of careers also that are there in operations. You can pause the video here and check that for a moment. Quite rewarding and highly paying. And if you still like that, it's a good idea to go to our Future You series and know more about these specializations in detail from the horse's mouths. Enjoy!